Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for Christmas, I received a lot of makeup. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of different types of products, different brands. I'm excited to show you guys. This will be a first impression on everything. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to use these products. Some of them I didn't even get for Christmas. Some of them I bought myself a few weeks back when like Ulta was having those amazing deals. So I'm just excited to use all of them. I don't have a full face of first impression, but I do have a majority face of first impression, if that makes sense. Oh, also, if the lighting looks so much better than my past videos, it's because my boyfriend's mom bought me a ring light. Thank you. Shout out to her. She just improved my video quality by a lot, so I can now film at night or when it's darker out, or when I decided to start a YouTube channel in the winter when it's dark all season long. So shout out to you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate this. You have no idea. And yeah, let's just jump right into the video now. Okay, to start off, I'm going to be using this Badescu facial spray. It's the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It's just a hydrating one. So I'm going to be using this because, you know, it's winter, it's very cold out, very dry out, and my skin needs some hydration. And what I need a fan. Like, right now I'm using a Christmas card. So this is the Juvia's Palace Foundation. It says directions: apply product with wet beauty sponge or synthetic makeup brush with a sweeping and buffing motion all over the face. So let's do half and half. And this is the shade. It's Bogota 500. So I'm just going to take my damp Morphe sponge. This one is also brand new, but again, it's not like it's the first time I'm using it, so it's not a first impression with it. Squeeze a little bit out on it. This is thick though. This is thick. Oh. Alright, I definitely added too much of this. Oh yeah, I forgot. With these, I'm pretty sure it oxidizes, so. Right off the bat, I don't think I love this. This is a bit much for me, personally. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation from the thickness. Doesn't really have a smell. It's very matte and drying. Alright, let's go in on the other side. So I like the way it applied with the brush better than a sponge, which is very odd because with liquid foundations, I usually love the way it applies with the sponge better, but I think since it's so thick, it doesn't look like my skin. It looks like I'm wearing foundation, while this side just looks more like skin. Do you see how more luminous this side is compared to this side? So far, I don't love it. So moving on, we're going to the Juvia's concealer now. So this concealer is in the shade Magic Concealer 18. What does it say? It just says Conceal and Perfect. Our Magic Creamy Radiant Concealer smoothens and cancels out dark circles, blemishes, and skin imperfections. We're really going to put this to the test because, honey, my dark circles, I feel like as I get older, they just become more prominent. So let's see. So this one, unlike the foundation, it doesn't have direction, so it doesn't say like they prefer a sponge or a brush or whatever. So I'm just going to use a sponge for this. I don't really like a brush for concealer. It looks streaky and I feel like it tugs on the eye too much. So, yeah. Ooh. I honestly like the way this feels so far. I'm just going to put a little bit at first because I don't know anything about it. And honestly, I'm going to pat these out before they get too dry because, again, I don't know if it's fast drying or not. So, what I did like about it was how much product came on that brush and the applicator, how thick it was, because it didn't allow me to keep dipping in and using more and more product. It helps save the product. So I'm just going to put the excess on my eyelids. It is very easy to smooth out, but I just want to make sure it's not fast drying, which it doesn't look like it is. I don't think it's fast drying. Okay, I have a tendency of every time I do my concealer or like eyeliner, I always raise my eyebrows and I hate it because it's gonna give me wrinkles in my forehead. Alright, that was just a random rant, but it does cover up the dark circles, but I don't know. I think I just need to eventually come out with my own concealer because right here my dark circles always peek through. So we're just gonna apply a little bit more over here. There we go, that's better. That is definitely better. And it's not very drying, which I like. But yeah, I like that so far. Let's just add some to my forehead, my chin. Let's do a little down the nose, why not? I honestly feel like I could have still gone up a shade lighter. With that shade range, I think they could have included a lot more. The concealers, they kind of just skipped from like really light to a tanner color, and I wanted like that perfect in between. But okay, so you definitely should set this pretty quickly because look at my under eyes. I just smoothed that out for a while and it's creasing like a mofo. Okay, so I don't have a new setting powder. I'm just gonna take my Laura and set my whole face with it, and I will be right back. So I'm back from setting my face. Under eyes, not a big fan of, not going to lie. I'm gonna try to add some more powder and like bake. Literally getting powder everywhere. I never bake, but I don't know what else to do for these creases. When you set it, it does become very matte, but I still do recommend setting it because it is quite a heavier foundation. It doesn't look bad or anything. Like, the actual foundation, I don't mind. I just don't like the feeling of how it kind of feels really dry after I set it on my face. But enough with the foundation and concealer. I'll just keep you updated. Go into the Cali Kiss Smashbox. Actually, I just realized this is only a highlight and blush palette. When I asked for it for Christmas, I thought it was like a face palette, so like contour or bronzer, highlight, and blush. But it is very beautiful, and I am very excited to use it. I will show you. It comes with 4 shimmer highlighters and 2 matte blush. Yeah, and 2 matte blushes. Says can be used on the face or eyes. Says customize a healthy California. Girl, you know I love the California glow. I love the California by Benefit. So when I saw Cali Kiss, I was like, ooh, let's give that a go too. So off the bat, I would, just by looking at it, I would say this is for more of like a tanned sun-kissed skin rather than like a lighter skin tone. We'll see when I use it. But so I actually do have new face brushes. I totally forgot about these, but BS Mom makeup brush set, New Beauty New You. I've never heard of this brand, but I'm willing to give it a go, just like the Juvia's, I don't know, something like that. So I'm just gonna apply some bronzer with this brush. This is the, doesn't have a name, never mind. But it comes with a little card, a little paper type thing that helps you out if you need it. Let's see. Okay. Definitely packs the powder on. This is just a powder brush. Oh, surprisingly impressed by this. It is a very soft brush. Definitely tell I am a bit tanner now. More bronzed. Let me brush this off my face. I like it. Not mad about it. Kind of upset that I just remembered because I could have used it for like foundation and stuff, but that one feels a little. Now we're gonna go into, where'd I put it? I'm a mess. Okay, now we're gonna go into the Cali Kissed by Smashbox. I've honestly never owned a Smashbox product. Maybe like a lipstick, but never like a face product, so I'm excited to give this a try. I think, I don't know what blush. I think I'm gonna take I'm scared. I'm actually really nervous to try this one. Maybe I'll mix them. Definitely pigmented. Oh, and definitely powdery. Can you guys see that? There is quite a decent amount of fallout of this. Oh, she's pigmented. Wow. I love blush, but I feel like I look like a clown right now. That was quite pigmented. It definitely gave me that Cali Kiss look. I'm nervous, but I want to add, like, I'm gonna do it, whatever. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just look like a clown around my house. Worst comes to worst. But I'm gonna take that shade right there, add a little bit on top. Ooh, I like that. I mean, if it's supposed to be a highlighter, it's a no from me, dog. But it does look very pretty over blush. So I don't know if I'm sold on the actual blushes, but I like that one color. Will I purchase the whole palette for one shade? No. But we'll see. I'm gonna give an overall review at the end and then see how I feel about it all. In this brush that there's no like highlighter brush. So yeah, I'm gonna clean off this guy and then we'll dip in there. Except, okay. Holy. The Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner. Do not ever inhale that in your life. You will choke just like I did. Jesus. Thought I was about to suffocate for a second. Strong chemicals. Don't know what's in that, but should probably take a look then. So for highlighter, I do have this one by Ofra. It is the Rodeo Dry. The inside of it, it looks stunning. I hate touching new makeup. There's really something. Like, I just don't like it because it just looks so pretty, but like obviously I want to like dig in it. It's a love-hate relationship to new makeup, but I'm gonna do a little swatchy swatch. Okay. Oh, can you see that? Alright, let's just freaking go with it. The thing is, I wanted to do like a New Year's Eve inspired look, but I don't think that's happening now, so let's just go with it. Oh, I'm not used to this. I'm shook. I usually never ever purchase highlighters that look like this, but what I love about it is that in the light, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it follows the highlights. Wow. I'm quite impressed. So I got the brushes that came out with the 39L palette from Morphe, the Hit the Lights collection with like that setting spray. I got those for Christmas. I forgot to throw them in the bag. I did not use them. They're all brand new, but they are just sitting with my other brushes in here. Not used, all brand new. Okay, so I need to contour my nose really fast, and then I'll be back because I don't have like any new contour palettes or anything. So while it's sitting on my nose, I'm going to find a brush. Yes, we'll use this little guy. I don't have names on it, but I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like that. I'm just going to take this, spray it, and highlight my nose. Okay, so the one thing I can say about my face that I have not seen in a while, I can tell there's a lot of powder sitting on my face with this foundation. It kind of just like sits there instead of like, it's a bit more natural, even though it's makeup, but still, like, my nose, that's the way I can always tell, because my nose has little like pores in them, and this, I can see little dots all over my nose. And to try to help this, I'm gonna spray my face a bit. Yeah. Hopefully that like helps the powders kind of sink in. I'm gonna take my sponge, actually the clean side, just like pat. Bad idea. Wait, I hate this. I do not like this foundation at all. It just took off majority of the foundation after I patted. Usually if I do that, it like helps it sink in the powders. This one took off parts of my foundation. So that's cool. Now I have to add more powder and don't like it. So we'll go back to my nose area later, but I really can't be bothered looking at it anymore. I'm quite disgusted. Ugh. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I got quite a few palettes, smaller ones. I got this Tarte one. It's the Sugar Plums and Sweets. And here, let's take this off. It's very cute. It's a holiday one. Can you see those colors? I hope you can. I'm not going to swatch every palette I got because I'm not going to use all 4 of them. I got 4 palettes. When I use them in my upcoming videos, that's when I'll like give you a nice overview and swatch Rooney. Then this one's the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. This palette is stunning from what I can see. So I hope it works as well as it looks. But we're not going to use it right now. Then this one is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. This palette, kind of mad I received. Not because I'm ungrateful, just because I bought my mom the same palette and she bought me this palette also. So we just did like an exchange of the same gift. Then we got this bad boy, the 39L palette that I've been very excited to use. You have no idea. It's been sitting in the corner of my room for so long. And finally get to use it. So this is what it looks like. When you open it, it has like a little plastic sheet cover protector on it with all the names on it. I do wish the names were written on the actual palette, but it's okay. It's not written on the back either, so I might just have to save this sheet cover. Only thing with this palette, this is going to be one hell of a palette to travel with if you try to travel with this because of the size of it. It's huge, but it is stunning. So this is the collection, the Hit the Lights collection, I believe it's called. There are 4 different artists that helped create this palette in collaboration with Morphe. I don't want to butcher anyone's names, so I'm not even going to try to say them. So what I was thinking about creating today, since we're coming up to New Year's, I wanted to do a New Year's inspired look using like mainly like the blacks, whites, and then I was going to test out this Tarte one with the mauve shades. But now that I'm looking at my face with the highlight and the blush, I don't know how well that's going to match. I might just say F it and go for it. But so I decided we're just gonna go for it. That's it. I'm gonna start with this Tarte palette. I really want to see how it works. It's mainly like neutrals and mauves. So what I envision is like a mauvey smoky eye instead of like your basic. Let me do some browns in my crease, black all over the lid, and then some black glitter on the lid. We're gonna do mauves. Try to change it up. You guys want something different. I definitely don't want to see another black and brown, smoky, glittery, traditional New Year's Eve going out type style. So I'm just gonna take. I'm kind of mad that they don't have numbers on them because I can't help you guys out. So I'm gonna take this brush and go into the shade Jingle. It's that mauve shade right there. Okay, I definitely see mauve in my crease, and I definitely do like it. Do want to add a little bit more. It does blend out quite nice. I don't see any patchiness, even with this brush. I like the brush so far. This brush set, by the way, comes with 12 eye brushes. Okay, cute. Don't know how the mauve looks with my cheeks, but let's just keep it going. Alright, so I wish there was one more deeper. So like, I wish this shade right here was a matte instead of a shimmer. So yeah, I wish there was a darker mauve shade. I really want one, but I don't want to dip into 100 different palettes. Actually, let's check the ruby one. Ruby. Beauty. Got it. Alright, so now go in with this shade. I honestly hate when palettes don't have shade names. I think shade names are so fun and fun way to like put a little twist on your own palette, but guess not today. Okay, so now I'm gonna put that shade. It's like a burgundy, more so burgundy, so I don't want to go crazy. Oh, it's pigmented. She's a pigmented friend. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back with Jangle, the mauve color in the Tarte palette, and go above this shade. Very nice. Alright, so now to deepen it up even more, I don't have another crease brush. Oh, let's go into the BS small one. And I'm gonna take this one and go into the shade Chestnut, so like that brown color. Now I'm just gonna go in and kind of brush it over that burgundy shade to make it more of a mauve. So like these brushes aren't bad at all. I will definitely be using them again. Are they the best? I don't think so. But to be quite honest, if a brush works for you, a brush works for you. So like, you can definitely see it diffuse the burgundy and turned it into a mauve with the brown on top. So yeah, the brush works. So in the Ruby Obsessions, there's like this really pretty black with pink. Let's just see without water how this shade looks. Okay, so it's not crazy pigmented without water. Let's try with like, not water, a little spritz of anything. I'm just gonna take the Badescu spray. Whoa. Okay, so that does work a bit more. But now I'm wondering, should I put like matte black under and then that one on top so I don't have to like keep digging into that pan? Ooh. In this palette, there's like a silvery matte. So it's not really a shimmer, it is matte overall with like some silver sparkles in it. Let's just give it a go, why not? Alright, let's just pack this one on. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So like the shimmer kind of disappears, but that's all good because we're gonna put this pink one on top anyway. And yeah, just pack it on, make yourself look like you were punched in the face. Don't worry about anything. You're gonna clean it all up in the end. Alright, let's go back with the chestnut shade and blend away. Oh, also, when I said the chestnut shade, I just meant the brush that I used it on. I didn't add any extra product. I'm just going to keep buffing this upward into my crease. So it definitely does a good job at blending out. I'm just going to go back in with the Jingle Mauve and just go over it all so it's not like too dark, too harsh, none of the above, you know? Now let's go in with that black shimmer shade from the Huda Beauty palette. Just place it right on top. Yes, that is what I'm looking for. This is just a lot of blending. We're gonna be here for a while. Get ready, pop some popcorn. Jesus. Alright, let's go. So now that I'm pretty pleased with how that looks, do I go in with that shade just right in the middle? Let's see what it looks like on my face. Whoa. It does kind of swatch. It does do its little thing. Let's put some glitter glue on my eye. Just put a little bit. This is the Too Faced one. This is not new, not a first impression. I like this glue and I know I like this glue. I've had it for quite a while. So, alright. I'm just gonna put it on in the center. Very small amount. Kind of like a halo eye motion. I hope I really don't mess this look up, but let's go into the glitter. Whoa. Whoa, girl. Whoa. She's cute. I am happy with this. Wait. I'm literally obsessed. That is a beautiful glitter. Like, I'm shook. Just gonna feather it out into each other. Then I'm going in with that shimmery black shade. Just going on top of it to really blend, blend, blend. I'm highly impressed. Alright, so I'm just gonna take the same brush that I use on my whole eyelid with the matte black with some like silver sparkles. Very gentle. Tuck it in because you don't want to look like you were punched in the face. Okay, so now that we look very scary, we're gonna go in with that cranberry shade with like this brush. I don't know, they don't have numbers, sorry. And just go over it and under it. Just like blow it out. Now we're just gonna take like this little guy and grab the shade Jingle and go over the whole thing. I'm actually going to go in with like a little liner brush and take that matte shade and tuck it as close as I can over here because it's lacking a little bit. I put it right in my lash line. So these are the eyes. I'm very pleased with how they turned out. Okay, so I do have a new mascara. It's the Big Ego Tarte. Even though it's not in the package, I have not used it yet. I received it for Christmas. This applicator reminds me of the one, like the Better Than Sex. I do like the other one from Tarte, the Lights, Camera, something like that. I do really enjoy that one. This one's cute. It's not bad at all. I just really can't tell. Like, I can't give it my honest opinion because I just have a lot of black on my eye. So it's kind of being masked, like, the length of them. Yeah, I definitely like this mascara. Like, look. Definitely did something to my eyelashes. Need to brighten up my inner corner. I'm gonna do the frost in my inner corner. It's more like your traditional whitish cream. I'm gonna spray my brush, go into Frosty. Okay, so that shade is very pretty. So I got this like Ardel holiday set, and it's all of the wispies. I'm obsessed with it. And it comes with 14 lashes. Alright, we're gonna use the double wispies. I've honestly never seen these sold. Alright, let's put some glue on these bad boys. See what they look like. Okay, now I'm just gonna apply some bottom mascara with the same mascara that I used earlier. Alright, so the one thing with this mascara, it is hard to use for the lower lash line because it is so thick, the wand. But like, alright guys, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows really fast because I don't have a new eyebrow product. And then same thing with lips because I don't have a new one of those. And I will be right back to review all of them. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I really do love the way the eyes came out. But let's just do an overall starting from beginning to end on all the new products and what I really do approve and what I really kind of on the fence about or don't approve. So starting with the foundation and concealer, both Juvia's Palace. I don't know if I'll use them again. Okay, so as time goes on, I feel like my oils are kind of coming through, not in a bad way. Just like it's not making it feel as drying and as matte anymore, especially with like setting spray and all that on top. It doesn't feel thick or cakey. So yeah, I don't really mind the foundation anymore. Like it looks beautiful on like my cheeks, forehead. It looks really pretty everywhere but my nose, and that's where we're having a problem. Concealer, I don't think I'll be using this again. I mean, it's not bad, but that's because, like, my lower lash line is really dramatic right now, so you can't really tell where my creases are or anything. I don't know if I'll be using it again. I mean, I have it now. I'm not going to return it. I might be using it again. If I do, I'll keep you guys updated on if my opinion changes on it or whatnot, but these two products I can definitely live without. The face palette, Cali Kissed, it's extremely pigmented, so just use a light hand. I have become fond of it as this video has gone on. And as I keep looking in the mirror, I think that's my favorite part of my face, my eyes and my cheeks. Even though the highlighter doesn't really match, it still looks very pretty and gives it a nice sheen. And I think it's because of this color right here. Actually, these have names. It's called Crank It Up Rose. I really, really like this color. And I think this might go in my everyday because I love like my cheeks to look a little bit more bright. The Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Beautiful. I really have no complaints on it. It applied very nicely. It gives it that wet look. It didn't bring out my textures. Again, it's not like, I don't like a highlighter that literally looks like, wow, that girl put highlighter all over her face. I like a highlighter that's like glowing within. How many times can I say that throughout all of my videos? But it's the truth. I do. Moving on. So I do love all of the palettes I have. 39L, strongly recommend. It's very affordable. Huda Beauty, I only use 2 of the colors, one matte, one shimmer. I mean, Huda always, her mattes are like there. Her mattes are very pigmented, very nice. The shimmer, I did like, I only used one of them, so I can't really give a overall about that, but I know her mattes are very good. And in this palette, that cranberry color, I literally just dipped my brush in. It was extremely pigmented. This palette surprisingly surprised me. Shimmers are all very pigmented. As you can see, the white in my inner corner, she's cute, she's there, she's noticeable, she's like, hey girl. The color Jingle, that's the color I kept applying to blend out all the other mattes I put in my crease, so I do really enjoy that. The shade Chestnut helped me like mute out that burgundy cranberry color to make it a more mauve shade. So yeah, I did really like this palette, and this isn't something I would have bought myself, and I'm really happy that someone else bought it for me. That someone else is, again, my boyfriend's mom. Thank you, Lisa. My mom bought me this Huda palette, which I love. Like I said, their 9 Lights palette, strongly recommend. There's a lot to do in this palette. Obviously, I didn't touch every color. I really only used those 2 and a little bit of that. I will play around with this more and do more videos for it. Brushes. So the Hit the Lights collection, like this brush set, I have to play around with a little bit more. Not that I don't like them, but I don't know, they're brushes. I could have lived without them. I feel like my brushes work fine. These brushes, the Be Smart, I keep saying that, BS Small. I like them. Don't really have complaints about them. I've tested them out a bit more to fully like recommend them to you guys, but it did apply my bronzer quite nicely. It did, I feel like, take more of the powder than apply it on my face, which is kind of not a good thing because it causes you to waste more product, but still there, still noticeable. I like it. She's cute. She's not like too pigmented where if I was to use like a different brush and it doesn't take in that much powder, it'll like blot me with the thing of bronzer if I put too much on the brush. So that's this Ardel lash set. Love, 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 love. This might be like the greatest thing they've ever come out with because I just love their wispies. And yeah, these are the double wispies, not the double demi. I've used the double demi, like I said earlier. Love those. These I like. I love the double demi a lot more because it gives that flurry effect on the edge, which is what I look for in a lash, but I didn't want to use that. I want to give you guys a first impression, so yeah, love that set. I did get this little gloss with like that little Tarte palette and then the mascara, but it's a glossy balm. Ooh, it smells good. I don't know, I guess let's just freaking go for it. Why not? Cute. It just gives it like applied nicely over this lipstick. Also, if the lipstick looks like trash, I'm sorry, I lost a lip liner that went with it, so that's where we're at. But yeah, I do like the gloss. It smells very good. Okay, so this is the final look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, you know the deal. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Oh yeah, and lastly, I just want to thank everyone that bought me all this makeup, and obviously the ring light. I already said thank you for that, but yeah, I want to thank my mom. Yeah, honestly, it's just my mom and my boyfriend's mom that bought me a bunch of makeup, and myself. Can't forget about myself. But yeah, my mom did contribute to a lot, so I really appreciate that. Shout out to you, Mom. You'll appreciate this. I know you will. But okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Happy holidays.